Johan Krieger. I'm currently the CEO of Kanonkop, probably for some 25, 30 years already. And when I finished business school, I went to KWV. KWV as a company at those days, it was a massive, big advantage as a mentor company. And I learned all the tricks and trades of the wine business, or the business of wine, I like to call it. And that sort of got me into the beginning years of my life within the wine business. So when I finished there after about 8, 9 years, I joined Kanonkop, family business, 4th generation family business now. So on a Saturday afternoon, I set up a think tank with me and my brother Paul and Bayers, which was then winemaker at Kanonkop for about 3 months, and my mother and my father. And I had all these strategic plans and whatnot. And we had a discussion that Saturday afternoon, 1981. Those days we were still making a hodgepodge of different varietals and whatnot. And we had a look at all our strengths, weaknesses and whatnot, that whole SWOT analysis. It's now all that, but those days it was quite new. And at the end of that meeting, we all concluded that we should become much more focused, and we decided our main focus is going to be on Cabernet Sauvignon, Pinotage, and then for blending purposes, a little bit of Merlot and Cabernet Franc. And today, 40 years later, that is still our focus. I'm not in the wine business, I'm in the business of wine. But defining my business from my point of view, I've always said I am in the lifestyle business. That is what I'm producing, that is what I'm marketing, that's what I'm selling. I'm selling a lifestyle. Basically doing what you have to do and just doing it better every year. You have to be innovative without losing focus and not trying to do too many things for too many people. It's a focused approach, and quite important is giving the opportunities to winemakers who are to a lesser extent, they're artists in their own way, to giving them the freedom to do the best possible of what they get on Kanonkop. And that is more specifically the soils that we have, the slopes that we have, the climatic conditions that we have here, and just to take that whole mix of variables and do the best that you can possibly do with that. It's the people on Kanonkop. I always talk about the Kanonkop family. And we've got about 50, 60 employees, and they're all part of one family. I must admit that we got a fantastic team. Today, I'll go to war with my people, with my team. I'll go to war. I was arguably a little bit too young to really appreciate him. So I didn't really know him that well. But what I've heard about him later on and read about him, he was a remarkable guy, and he had a love affair with wine. And Paul Sauer was arguably the first guy to promote usage, consumption of wine with food. And he was known for that. I've got this one philosophy about Paul Sauer. In the instance of Paul Sauer versus Cabernet, it needs to have structure and elegance. Now, if I can get all the components of Sophia Loren into a bottle of Paul Sauer, the 2017 is going to come a close second. I wish he could be here just for one day. Well, ask me, why don't I make wine in Bordeaux or in Australia? It's too monotonous there. In South Africa, we're living in a volatile environment where you can unleash some energy. We're living in the most beautiful wineries in the world, but this volatility that comes within our industry, I thrive on it. I love it. You know, it gives you so many more opportunities. It's my life. I live and eat and drink wine. That is as simple as that.